Hello, my dear gardeners. 5 absolutely best gifts for favorite gardener in your life. Oh, for a person who loves roses. So here's a gift number 1. It is a puzzle, and the puzzle depicts a picture of The Soul of a Rose by John William Waterhouse. What I like about this puzzle is it's 1000, so there is a lot of thoughtful timing going into putting this picture together, right? And there is a lot of green in this picture. There is a tradition in my house. When we have a beautiful puzzle, we put it together, high quality one, by the way. We put it together and then we use puzzle glue and we display it on the wall. We frame it and we display it on the wall and we love it. So I thought to myself, The Soul of a Rose. What a wonderful picture to have in the house. It depicts a lovely lady with intense color hair, with beautiful brocade dress, and she is in the Italian walled garden, adoring a beautiful rose. And I want to think that this is the peace rose, the first rose which received the pattern, the plant pattern, I believe in 1905 or 1904. The feeling of romantic nostalgia which I get from this painting. I generally love walled gardens. They originated in Persia, then from the 16th century they became very popular in England. After World War II, they declined in popularity because after the war, especially here in the United States, productivity was the most important thing. And I'm hoping that now they will come back in popularity. Of course, it's very expensive to build the walled garden, but what a beautiful thing. I also like that it was a monastic tradition as well, and you have the sense of security and peace and tranquility, especially now in our world filled with noise. This is very peaceful and appealing. So, a gift number 1 for the best rosarian in your life. A gift number 2. Talking about walled garden, another puzzle. This time it's 500 pieces, and it is by my favorite artist, Laura Pemberton, and she lives in Vermont, and she creates her wonderful paintings which are converted again into puzzles. And what is depicted here is again walled garden, and it is a primitive picture which is so adorable. By the way, this is Laura's most beloved painting of hers. She loves this the most, and I like it too. You look at it and you see a beautiful house with a walled garden, and then you just study this painting. There are geese, there are chickens, all sorts of vegetables, the greenhouse, the door on the house is so cute, and roses on the wall. So many adorable things going on around this garden. And again, I love the feel of it. So this is gift number 2 to a gardener, right? Love it. Okay, gift number 3. Listen to this sound. I love this sound. It reminded me, when I picked it up in the store, it reminded me the scenery in Switzerland. When our kids were little, we went to Switzerland, and if you traveled there, you know what I'm talking about. The cows wandering along the green pastures, the green hills. And I really I'm thankful to the designer who designed these bells, because they used wood. Just imagine, instead of wood there would be metal, what a metal sound it would be, but instead we have this dull sound which is very nice to hear. So this is a gift to me for Christmas, 4 bells. I'm going to use them as decorations for Christmas, and every year I will use them in a different setting. So I picked these bells from Home Goods, not from the internet. Home Goods, a very popular store here in Connecticut. Gift number 3. Gift number 4. Well, a famous painting, of course. It's a reproduction, it's a print of Claude Monet, and the name of the painting is The Artist's Garden in and I forgot the name of the French town. I will put it on the screen. So I got acquainted with this painting when I went to Washington, D.C. for the first time many years ago, and we went to the National Gallery of Art, and I remember looking at this painting, and I stopped. I admired the vibrant colors, the peaceful feeling of that garden, right? The garden has the life of its own. It's somewhat neglected. I wouldn't say neglected. It's not well controlled. So there is that wonderful peaceful sense to a garden, vibrant colors, the way light plays with the garden. Of course, Monet is famous for depicting light. And I looked at this painting and I said, I would love to have a reproduction, a print of it in my house. So recently I was going through Home Goods again, and I saw the print here already framed. And by the way, you can purchase it from Amazon. I'm going to put all the links underneath this video. I purchased it, and I am really happy that now there is this trend of stores picking up this trend to sell old masterpieces created many years ago to be displayed in the garden. Very affordable way to enjoy a true, beautiful, peaceful garden. I'm going to put it in my bedroom, and every time I would look at it, I will enjoy the play of light in the garden, right? So that is gift number 4. And the last gift is the seed box. And what I like about it, it's very cheery green color, and we know that seeds are not long-lasting investments. It's preferable to use all the seeds by the current year. Next year the germination wouldn't be as big, but look at me. Plenty of seeds, and I'm sure gardeners are guilty of it. Almost every gardener I know, they have more seeds that they can use, and I'm not an exception. So what I like about this seed box, I like its nice, beautiful, fresh color. I like the size of it, and there are 4 different compartments, 3 small ones and 1 big one, and it's clearly labeled seeds. You can close it, and it does look lovely year-round. So this is a gift which I have already for a year, and I enjoy it, and it can be a great gift for the favorite gardener in your life. I own them, I adore them, they're going to be well used, and hopefully you would be able to have some ideas what to purchase for the gardener, your favorite gardener, or your favorite rosarian. I will see you in our next video. Happy gardening!